lakad matatag!
Normally. Which I've seen picked up a couple of times, but they're going to go right into this reserve time, and they pick themselves up. It's going to be the Void, so they keep the Void for themselves.
Here.
Yeah, they're going to be coming right up against here, and it looks like they get the Bushwhack off straight away, but what can they do? There's still going to be a lot of damage coming through onto the Undyne. The Undyne's going to try and chase him down, but Pantomim goes down, and now they're chasing to Aincrad. Aincrad trying to move himself up the river here now as well, but Shagrat is going to be chasing out, and Aincrad, can he get him?
Overall, that's okay. The waves aren't getting pulled by the Rubik. They're not getting pulled close to the tower, and Magnus is getting low.
Oh, one more right click. Is it going to be enough? The Fade Ball, it's not going to be enough to delay the damage here, and Netsphere will pick up the kill onto Afterlife.
That's a big one. I mean, not only did the lane start that you gave the kill to the enemy.
Netsphere on the bottom lane. There was a little bit of damage coming through here, and Aincrad just has to back himself away, but you can see the trades coming through, and it looks like they might even be able to get the kill onto the Undyne. Fadebot flies through, and Gilga secures the kill to get one back in this bottom lane.
And there's the lift into the skewer that we talked about.
Telekinesis comes out, and it looks like the side of one move here on this bottom lane. Just going to back away from the Tombstone. Or maybe not. Gilga. He's still being chased down by the zombies. Is it going to be enough damage? It is. And Yakiv gets the kill here onto Gilga.
I don't think even X3 expected that to happen. They wanted to see now it's going to be even less because one move, they don't want to dive because the puck is going to be there. And the Void Spirit doesn't want to rotate until he gets second. Maybe even the third power rune is where he wants to go because he needs more levels. So we're going to have a little bit of a quiet time here unless some big runes come out.
Yeah, and Nazi, he does actually might be the dive coming through from the Void now as well. Tombstone's going to be dropped. Can they get the kill onto Aincrad? Aincrad going to get himself away from this one. The Dream Call is going to be used, but he does get the kill onto the Undyne before he goes down. He might not even go down. He's trying to take down this Tombstone, and the Puck trying to do damage, but he is going to be able to get the step up to the cliff. And Nazi now, well, not able to get the kill there onto the...
On the top lane, it's very hard to get kills, and we'll see if one move... Okay, one move still want to defend this one. They need the map open for their Drow, or at least... They don't want the enemies to open up the map for the Drow because she needs to catch up a little bit with farm and then connect with the team.
Yeah, and Shagrat again still farming. He's already used the Doom, but it's up in 33 seconds or so here, which is going to be, like you say, it's just so hard for the Drow to find anywhere to farm. Oh, there's going to be the Dream Call in the mid lane, but the top lane, Aincrad, what's he going to try and do? He's trying to dive into 3 heroes. Nazi now will get to kill onto Gilga in the mid lane, but it looks like they might be able to get something from this. The cogs do get dropped. Are they going to be able to go? No! The shot comes through from alone. He takes down Aincrad, and now Pantomim. Is he going to be caught out? He was trapped in his own cogs.
He just didn't want a TP, and then it was nighty-night for the Morphling as well. But what also was a cute play, he tried to get out of the cogs, and he did with the sharpshooter, but he went straight into the Ether Remnant, and that's why he died.
Yeah, and now Yakiv, he's trapped on the cliff. Oh, the telekinesis not too far off getting the Nazi Narwhal up there now as well. Aincrad gets the kill onto alone, but it looks like the Undyne for now. He is going to be playing that Living Ward. You know, he's cliff TC'd at the minute now as well, and they come back for seconds, and they are going to be able to get the kill here. Afterlife picking that kill up on Yakiv.
Living Ward, I'd have the advantage in lanes, advantage in the in vision, and then you catch multiple heroes. So I wasn't too stoked on their move, but X3, they're gonna find an opening.
Yeah, the Dream Call comes out. It's going to be onto the Drow Ranger now as well. What can they do? The BKB comes out from the Doom. There is going to be the Skewer back, and it looks like the RP. It catches onto 3 heroes, but the Drow's already dead, so where's the damage going to come from? And Gilga gets the kill onto alone on the back lines, but it looks like the Disciplinate going to be used here now as well from Aincrad to get himself out of danger, and all of a sudden X3 in this power position where they can just move themselves right into the Roche Pit.
You're up against the clockwork. I'm not so sure about this one. Once
the Resonant Pulse there as well as the sounds that comes out from that. Do you think he goes for the shot? You know, gets the Remnant pullback that extends through the creeps. Oh, he's going to be able to go for the diving, gets the sounds now as well. The Remnant dive back. Clockwork comes through. They're going to be able to get the kill onto Nesphir, and Nesphir no buyback. So he's going to be dead for 48 seconds. And now they take down the Void Spirit. They're trying to turn this one around. X3, 2 heroes dead on the side of one move. One move. Do they need to move themselves away from this one? That might be the one move to get out of this fight. As Nazi Narwhal wants to chase. He's already used the Dream Call though, so he's not going to be able to throw this one out.
They killed the Morphling. They committed, I think, more than they should have. The Void Spirit needs to understand that he dies if he...
Yeah, and you can see that Aincrad, in fact, he's just hanging around. He feels safe enough. The rest of his team are fairly far away, but he's just continuing to push in this mid lane, you know, just clearing that creep wave. Maybe because he sees Shagrat on the bottom lane. Not sure where the puck was, though, and he's playing it fast and loose here. Oh, the driver, though, he might actually be able to get the kill, and he does. He takes down Aincrad. The follow, though, Dream Call. Matsal is going to be using Void Spirit. The Illusion Rune from the Void Spirit. Got used here, trying to get himself away from this one. Does he want to try and go back into the fight? The Bushwhack comes through, but alone just needs to move himself away from this. The dive, dissimulate. Does he want to try and dive the base? He doesn't. He's going to hang back. He's going to play it safe and alone, just underneath this tier 3 tower. The bushback once again onto the void, just in that middle lane. Well, what else can they do here? Because, I mean, this is one move. They're starting to put pressure down with the Undying. Nesphia as well as Natty Narwhal. They're not even in the base to defend this tier 3. The drag back, they've got alone. They've got the kill. Munkushi takes him down.
X3 are playing this blind. They Munkushi clearly, so they can't jump on him.
Yeah, Lincoln Sphere is going to be popped. The drag back, though, they do get the kill onto Yakiv. Again, Munkushi securing this one. Tombstone goes down. The Doom uses his Doom on himself, so he's going to try and dive in, but he gets dragged back into a Remnant here, and so it looks like one move. They can just back themselves away from this one. The Bushback, though, it's onto the Dry Range. Dry Range Sharpshooter just get used, and that's going to be a Doom onto the Clockwork. What else can they do? Even the sound's coming through onto the Magnus now, and that's going to be Nesphia securing this kill. That's no, although he gets a little bit too far forward. Nesphia wants to carry on going. There's going to be the hook shot on the back lines. Alone, can he get himself away? The cogs have been dropped. It looks like they might want to try and clean up onto the onto this back lines. Yeah, he's trying to use the Force Staff to get himself away from this one. The Aincrad, he can just dive in and the Hoodwink will go down. It's going to be a 2-for-2 trade, but the Dry Ranger was one of the targets here on the side of the one move. And it looks like they might try and go even further onto this Aincrad. Can he get himself away? Pantom looking for this TP. The damage, is he going to be off the waveform? One right click? No, it's not.
That's a late smoke. They're not gonna get much. They're just getting some territory. The ward was spotted, so X3 know this. They're not gonna move away from their triangle ward. They actually did quite well. They're pushed out the bottom, and now they go for a smoke as well because they know exactly where their enemies are. But the thing is, once the smoke breaks, you're under enemy vision.
Oh, Aincrad's gonna dive in. The RP comes out now as well. They might be able to take that Doom down before he gets the ultimate off on himself. He pops the BKB. There's gonna be the self-Doom as well. They're gonna be able to get the kill onto the Magnus. The RP was used, so he got his tool down, but it's not gonna be enough to secure onto X3. And now they are a hero down here. One move. What else do they want to do? He looks at the Doom. Didn't want to overcommit there. He was low on health, so he doesn't want to up the Remnant. It doesn't actually connect there onto the Undying.
They want someone to come over one move so that the Drow can destroy them with his DD. This is the thing. You use the Tombstone, you use the Doom, you use the Coil, you have nothing to fight with. Oh, they're gonna see that the Rosh is low.
The dive in though, he gets the snatch! It might cost him his first life, but he does get that snatch out. Roshan going the way of the dive, but the Aegis going the way of Natty Narwhal, and now they can get something out of this now as well. The Sharpshooter comes in, it is going to connect, and the damage, the silence comes out. Nestor, he's turned himself into the Dry Range, he's trying to do what he can. He gets the damage, the Bushwhack! He catches on to 2, they're going to be able to secure 3 kills here. The buyback though comes out from Pantom. X3, they have the momentum in their favor. What else can they do? Because they can set up the creep wave on the top lane, is push all the way to the tier 2s, and they can maybe get something out of this. With the Aincrad being dead for the next 67 seconds, they have that momentum in X3. Do they want to try and go for a lane of racks?
Mind Control used to be known in Face It Pro League. Okay,
the hook shot, but that's going to be the Infernal Blade now as well. The Self-Doom once again, and Clockwork can't get himself out. Nesphia is dead. It's going to be the pushback coming through from this Hurricane Pike, and Natty Narwhal, he's just going to be right on top of the Drow and Munkushi. Shegarat gets himself a double kill of a decent cause there. And yeah, X3. Oh.
He has a Shivas, he has a Shard. He's not level 25 just yet, but this Doom will be a problem. Make no mistake, he is a carry right now. Octarine Core, Aghanims, Shard, everything. If he's level 25 with the extra damage on the Infernal Blade, it's gonna be very annoying, if not impossible, for one move to survive through that one. And X3, they feel it. They feel they're stronger, but this mid lane tower is still a problem.
Yeah, let's see if they can finally take this one down. The Self-Doom comes out, and Gilga, though, the Force Staff's going to be the Shiva's guard. He tries to get it on. He's trying to get himself on top of Pantom now as well. Pantom will be silenced up. Telekinesis to save. Is he going to be able to keep Pantom alive? It looks like it is going to be. And this Doom, he wasn't effective with his ultimate. The backlines, so they're going to be able to catch both supports with the Dream Call. And he carries on going in, but the RP, it comes out. It catches onto the 2 of them with on the high ground. And Munkushi, he's just going to pick both of them off now. 3 heroes dead on the side of X3, and all of a sudden, one move, it's right back in the ball's in their court.
Oh, what happened there?
It takes down that mid set of racks, and he goes onto the tier 3 tower in the bottom lane now as well. And again, the Doom is going to be down for the next 38 seconds. The drag back onto Yaki. Can he get himself away from this? He can't, and Pantom gets that kill there. Yaki have no way to get himself out. Drop that Tombstone, but the right click's coming out from Munkushi. He's just going to be able to clean this one up so quickly with that attack speed. And now Nesri, he wants to dive in. He's got that BKB going now as well. Munkushi got the BKB of his own. What can they do in this fight on the backline? So Natty Narwhal, they get the Dragon to Pantomim, and Pantomim, can he get himself away from this one? He's taking so much damage. Natty Narwhal will get the kill. Pantomim, no way out of this, and the Tombstone survives through all of that.
It's very hard for the Morphling to turn into the Drow.
Get dropped, but he just moved himself back. Both teams not overcommitting here, not wanting to lose out on this, because, I mean, Roshan, number 3, is up. So the winner of this fight could go Rosh, and probably then looks to maybe take a lane of racks off that.
I think one move now are at an advantage. There is no Doom. They want to go forward.
Yeah, they've got themselves on top of Yakiv. Yakiv, the 3-man RP. The drag back now as well. Nestor even taking so much damage through that BKB just from the right clicks here of the Drow Ranger. And the Rocket Flare comes out. Can they turn this one around? It looks like Munkushi wants to back himself away. Doesn't want to overcommit now as well. It's going to be an Infernal Blade coming through onto Aincrad. Aincrad, though, he's diving onto the Doom. Doom, can he get himself away from this one? The Simulate's going to be used. Drag back into the Remnant. And Munkushi gets the kill into Shagra. Now the 4-staff's coming through Yakiv. Can he get himself away? Not with that slow. Not with the amount of damage Munkushi puts out. Double kill for him. And they can continue going forward 15 minutes into this now as well. Doom does have that buyback. Yeah, and you can see, like you say, this is Last Chance Saloon coming out from X3. The hookshot comes through the Pantomime. Can they get the kill? The Doom on the back lines. They're going to be able to make that dive onto 2 cores with the 4-staff from Munkushi. He just carries on diving himself away with those 4-staff and the RP onto the back lines now. So they get the kill onto Yakiv. Natty Noah, what can he do? The BKB, but it looks like they might be able to get the kill onto the Drow. The Drow does have that buyback, and that Doom just continues going. And Magnus not going to be able to get himself away from this one. The lockdown with the pushback, it was just way too much. And X3 forces out 3 buybacks, could be for 1 move. Has that 4th onto the Magnus. He will buy back. They want to carry on going now. The Dooms, now the BKBs are down. The ultimates are being used here on the side of X3. 1 move. Can he try and take this one around? The hook shot, though, it doesn't actually connect. Natty Noah was able to get the phase shift off. He's going to be able to get himself away from this one. Pops that BKB. The right click comes out, and the dives comes through from Nestor now as well. He wants to get onto the back lines, but look at the damage through the BKB. Munkushi just blows him up. The Horn Toss now as well onto Shagara, and it's just going to be 2 heroes dead. The buyback comes out from the Morphling, but I don't know if this is too little too late.
Take Roche 1 move. If you take it, you won't be able to lose the game. But with this kind of a dive, they can lose it so easily. Even with the Doom being dead, it can be a problem. Okay, they finally decide, let's go back. They put themselves in a situation where they could have lost this game.
So they just do play it safe. The cheese on Pantomime there as well. Maybe passes that over onto the Drow if that Aegis goes down. But 1 move can group up here and look to get this kill onto him. Munkushi needs to be careful. A lot of damage coming through. Munkushi going to be 4-staffed away now as well. Do they have the damage to take down Nesri? And Nesri's going to be 4-staffed right back into this. Aegis does go down. If Nesri's got so little life left, he will survive for a little bit longer, but eventually the kill comes out. Alone will go down. 4 heroes dead on the side of X3. It might be 5 after the buyback. Yeah, that is going to be a full, complete wipe here. 1 move, and GG is going to be called. Even a celebratory RP coming out there from Afterlife. And 1 move after 53 minutes. Take game number 1 here of X3 versus 1 move.
Cool attempt coming out from X3. I have to say that, like, who is even that good? What a Sven. Sven is actually really good. Pick a Sven. Sven is awesome. Look at what a Sven game.
Could it be the Naga?
You crush him early on if you think that that's what you want to do. But we're seeing a rotation of 1 move towards the bottom lane, so they might actually just go for a fight. And Nesphere,
yeah, the smoke's gonna break. There is gonna be the balance strike though, as well as the chaos, and it's just gonna be a lot of damage coming out to Nesphere. Nesphere, I don't think he's gonna be able to get himself away from this. He's just being chased down. All the venom, he was slowed, and Gilgit does maybe try and take something from this game. Then there is your chance to click on the banner below. As we get ourselves into this, we can see that Natty Narwhal's close. It is gonna be Shagger though on the Viper, and he might want to try and steal this bounty rune away here, because there's gonna be a 4-man rotation coming through. They get the silence off. They're gonna be able to get a really nice avalanche coming through now as well. And Pantomime, he's just gonna be taken down. Can they go even further onto this? Munkushi just has to back himself away. So it is going to be a 1-for-1.
But not the first blood on 1 move. That's the
Gilga.
Okay, not the biggest of deals overall. It wasn't Aincrad, so Snapfire actually got the kill, and that's
look at this. So the avalanche top lane, it might actually be Gilga going down. He turns around with the balance strike. They get the kill to Shagara, and now the chase alone. Could he get himself away from this one now as well? Munkushi just with the right clicks, and that's going to be a double kill for Gilga. So Gilga, the real carrier of this game, taking
early Helm of the Dawn will come out. What's the Naga Siren gonna do with the early farm? Well, not assist the team as much as the Lycan will. This is already looking very scary for X3.
No, the D-Ward's coming out. They might be able to chase onto Alone, because Alone is alone here. Trying to move himself back. He's not even going to dip up for Curries here. Mid lane, though. Natty and Aincrad just continue to contest. And talking about the Naga Siren in the bottom lane, what does it... Oh, in fact, Alone, Gilga's going to be getting on top of him here with the Jingu Mastery. Will be able to proc this. He's got the Orb of Venom as well into Alone. So Alone, he's going to be able to snatch a bounty rune. The rotation comes through from Aincrad, and this might be another kill. The Avalanche comes out. Who's going to secure it now as well with the Swashbuckle? Munkushi. Well, he gets the counter Shagger as Aincrad takes down Alone. And a really good rotation there from Aincrad.
And with this kind of a start, the CK crushes the Viper. But even with all of those dyings, Shagrat still has decent amounts of farm. He's still not completely destroyed, and well, dies in his own base. Aincrad, at least he dies home with everyone who loves him. But yeah, that's the lingering damage coming out from the Mortimer's kisses that finishes him off.
Yeah, still though, I mean, if you look at it, he's only just below, even with that death, he's only just below the Snapfire. Shagrat, they want to dive this tier 1 tower. Munkushi's in the trees, Pantomim there as well. The curse is already being used, and the might actually go into Shagrat. Yeah, Pantomim's going to be caught out now as well, but just look at this. The CK absolutely blowing up. Yakov's not going to be able to get away from this one, and with that strike, there is going to be the balance strike there as well to cancel the TP away from Shagrat, and Shagrat, they might not get anything out of this because the Crystal Maiden's just going to be able to run away, and you can see Alone, he's trying to chase, but there's going to be the Crystal Nova to slow him down, and Alone, can he get himself anywhere close to the Crystal Maiden to finish it? He can't. His spells are on cooldown. The Chaos Bolt comes through now as well. And Pantomim, he's just teasing. He's just taunting on the edge.
Going for the Aghanim Scepter, so the nose dive will be there. I have to say, I have never seen this Aghanims like crush. That's it. I've seen it be okay, but never crush.
Global Silence is going to be used. Nati can get himself away from this one as Rolling Thunder continues to come through. Swashbuckle and Pantomim gets that kill. They had the damage, he had the reveal, and now they're going to have this tier 1 tower in the mid lane as well.
Mistake there, using the Frostbite onto the Snapfire. If he did so on the Naga, he would have gotten an extra kill. And speaking of, Shagrat is pretty dead.
Yeah, and the Mozama kisses are going to be thrown out now as well. Munkushi, can he get himself away from this danger? He might actually pop him. He will go down. Nesri is going to try and chase down as well, so he does get the kill onto Gilgear there, and it will be 2 heroes on the side of One Move being forced down. And don't forget, guys, if you want to get a free $15 bet, you can click on the banner below.
It's just that kind of a game.
Yeah, and you can see that they're so sure that they've taken this advantage here. One move. The Crystal Maiden's even using the ultimate to contest the farm from the Naga Siren on the low ground. And that's going to be another kill onto the time another song comes out. What can they do to set up, though? Because, I mean, Lycan's not here. Global Silence will be used as well, so they're going to be able to get a decent jump. They might be able to get the kill, and that's going to be the Pangoli going down. Can they get Gilgear, though? Gilgear's trying to leap himself away. He's still ticking. He's still slowly but surely going down here. And Shagrat, he wants this kill. He might be able to get it. One more right click. He is going to be able to secure it, and Gilgear goes down. Now, Pantomim might be the next target, but Munkushi is close to Cookie. It won't connect the Pangoli. You can say they're forcing out this bottom lane. They're pushing it in with Afterlife, with his dragon, you know, with his wolves. Is this what they need to do? Just keep this pressure on you, try and force X3 back into their base and take the fight on their terms. I mean, Gilgear is going to be scouted out. In fact, does he get himself away? He was stunned up, but he's going to be tossed back, right back into the waiting arms here. And Nesphia this time will get the kill onto Gilgear. Wasn't able to get himself away from this one. But yeah, so One Move, how did they take advantage of the lead they have right now? I suppose it's not a lead because it's going to be 4 versus 5.
Both teams are doing what they should. First off, X3, you push out the top lane, then you smoke towards the bottom lane. One move, you apply pressure to the bottom lane, and you break the smokes with your guy. And now they're hunting for more when one hero is dead, and they're gonna get a bonus.
The Global Silence comes out. Nati does get the kill onto Aincrad. Oh, they take down Yakov, though. So, I mean, Global Silence used some mission achieved for the Silencer.
Yep. The thing is, you can usually do it even from the safety of your hive now when there's no song. They might be able to, but it's better for them to take this tower than this dive. I think this was very easy to read for X3 because bottom lane is not pushed in. And One Move, they really need to put a lot of emphasis on that one. I think they still don't have the shard on the Lycan, and that for me is a problem for them.
You ain't liking that.
Yeah.
As the Wukong's command comes out, Global Silence is going to be used, but the Rolling Thunder is going to be there as well. And Nesphia, can he get himself away from this one? He's just being bounced around the Wukong mosh pit now, and they're going to be able to go into the Silencer. Phantasm, he gets blown up. The next on the list is going to be the Viper here. As he gets dragged back, he does get that Ghost Scepter off, though. Can he get himself away? Or is there going to be another drag back? Because they get the kill onto Natty Narwhal in the base. 26 minutes in. Absolutely destroyed here, X3. And One Move, I mean, it was a 50-minute game last time before One Move could even really break the base. Gotta go, yeah.
They're going for Roche, and they'll find, again, they find him at the same place. Why did he toss him there?
I'm not 100% sure on Gilgear, though. Is he going to be able to? The nosedive does come through, and they get the kill now onto the Monkey King. Global Silence going to be used. It looks like they might still be able to get the kill onto the Snapfire with that BKB coming through from the Chaos Knight. Can they go even further onto this? He's going to get the drive back onto the Viper now as well. Viper goes down. Nice for the song is gone. Yakov's going to be the next one to fall. If he gets, yep, there's going to be a really nice drive back. Reality comes out. The freezing field and Nesphia. Can he get himself away from this?
What a dodge.
I think that was a great dodge from the Mantis on the balance strike now as well, but he's still not going to be able to get himself away from danger. Trying to go from that TP, but the damage is still going to be there. the Reality Rift back, and that is going to be into the waiting clutches of the Chaos Knight, getting that extra damage off. And you can see Munkushi, they've got the ward, they're waiting on the cliff for anyone to come in range of the Reality Rift here. Into the Roche Pit they go, though. Where's the rest of the side of one move? Pangli does have that buyback available. X3, are they going to be able to claim this before one move themselves over? It looks like they're not even coming through onto this just yet.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, now
okay, no, Gilga. Yeah, he gets to dive in. He gets a really good balance strike. Global stance will come through. The Wukong's command was already used, though. The BKB's going on the back lines, but it looks like Natty Narwhal. Phantasm comes out, and Munkushi just absolutely deletes him here because he is turned into the big bad wolf. And he can just continue going. So that is going to be the Lycan Axe coming through. Can't get the TP there. Yakov, he just gets taken down. Sugarat gets cleaned up as well. And now they can both go into the pit here. Even Nestor, he's waiting on the other side. He does have that song. He's going to have to pop it. No BKBs. Does he want to go for the TP? He's looking for the setup. There's only going to be a loner, and Roche isn't close enough to being taken down. So Nagasiren, he just pulls the ripcord, gets himself out. And this is going to be a thank you very much for start.
One move, they gave them an opening, X3. They tried to do the most out of it. Didn't have enough damage, didn't have enough items. And now they will probably rest.
Yeah, you can see the Phantasm. Even though the Wukong's command going to be forced through here now as well. Nesfia trying to get himself out of that ring. Can they carry on chasing through, though? The BKB's out, and yeah, there's going to be a massive drag back. The Phantasm's doing the work here with the help of the Chaos Knight to get this kill. The tossback comes out into Natty Narwhal. It's even going to be the Lycan form coming through from this Chaos Knight, and Shagarat once again, he's just going to be killed off and taken down. Look at this, 22 and 11 here for the Chaos Knight. And is he diving into the base? He is. Munkushi just wants to go straight in, clean up the disconnects, come out. The GGs have been called. And X3, 33 minutes, but this time they are just going to be taken out and absolutely cleaned up. Yeah, and there was nothing they could do about it.
Right.